Heh. Good thing I don't use AI. Oh my god, they don't know. Here we go, fourth vid. Still doing what editors do, without the budget. Slowly, day by day, sitting there, talking to my phone like a madman. Slipping into the void where I question why the hell I'm doing this, why the hell I'm here, and if I... Yeah, emotional crisis aside, welcome back to part 4. This one's gonna be unique. I'm tackling the way I make monsters, how I voice the characters, and personally, how I've changed and improved. I'm also genuinely hoping the 42% of you watching on your TVs actually like what I make. Oh, wanna ask, y'all like my new avatar? I'm so much more expressive! It's awesome! Hey, check this out. It's a bird. No, seriously, it's a bird I stole from the local zoo for sending owls after me.
Next time, mail a pipe bomb, coward.
But honestly, I want feedback. Because, for the record, I have no idea who my demographic is. Except for the fact y'all are American. So yeah, if you want, leave a comment of what you like about my content. I'm always open to improve. I know the music videos are fun and all, but this is the type of vid I prefer. You know, like MatPat. But edgy. And wolf-themed. Wait, what was I doing? So, it's weird the way I design the monsters. At a glance, people think I use AI, but I don't. This is the first concept design for one of my monsters. You think it's AI? Here's a time-lapse of me making that exact image by hand. Max speed, by the way. Okay, you all get the idea. As for the humans, I do the same thing, except with a photo of my own face. Which is why I won't be showing that. Because I wish to remain the funny PNG man left in the magic box. At least until my vigilantism charges are dropped and my arrest warrant expires.
We have you surrounded. Come out with your hands up. I repeat, come out with your hands...
In a damn minute, I'm busy. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, the humans. A fun detail about my human characters. A lot of the monsters parallel some of the human characters in some way. One example is Henry Williams and the Broken Angel. God, that sounds like a rock band. And there are other ones, like Detective Ethan and... Oop, almost spoiled the story plot. You know what? I'm gonna throw you theorists a bone. Yeah, go nuts, chumps. Now on that, I want to mention, there are rules I follow. Number 1, AbyssFiles and this channel have no lore connection. It's a real Jekyll and Hyde type thing. Half of you opened Google because you didn't know the reference, did you? In short, AbyssFiles in canon is not part of the Cyberwolf lore. Second, you don't understand the story I've told. Only parts of it. And don't expect these behind the horror videos to tell you the story. What I'm saying is only common knowledge. Third, don't be afraid to ask questions, or make your own videos about Blackhound AbyssFiles if you want. Not because I'm desperate to gain traction in the YouTube algorithm. I would just like to know if people see what I make. Oh crap, that got sentimental quick. Quick, do something fun. Wait, no, not that. Voice acting is something I try my best at. Currently, I voice every character. And, it's kind of weird for me, because I kind of have this stutter, which is really hard, especially when you're trying to record very serious characters. It's also something I've kind of been lacking in, considering I don't have money for voice actors and I tend to do everything myself. But it's also given me the chance to be a bit more creative with how I, talk as the characters. Also, sorry if you were hearing stuff in the background. That's me moving. I am recording on my phone mic, which also kind of helps with me giving my characters a bit more of an analog horror feel. Like, for example, I do different voices depending on the character. Like, say, Henry Williams is a bit more stern, intellectually sound, more like a leader.
Well, Jason is a bit more gruff, soldier-esque.
Maxwell's a bit of a prick, so I don't even know what accent I'm using for him. Jennifer's a bit softer, more shy, sort of. And that's before I even
put on the voice filters.
Honestly, sometimes even I lose track of the characters. Which, honestly, for me, I'm used to at this point. And before you ask, favorite character, Ethan. I'm honestly trying my best to make him a likable jackass. Because don't forget, this all started out on TikTok.
As an April Fool's joke.
And I never expected it to go this far. But I decided, hey, I'm sticking to it. Yeah. Over time, I've started learning a bit more about, sound-based storytelling, which I'm gonna probably have in my next few AbyssFiles videos, which, I admit, are probably some of my best work so far, and I also have stuff on this channel to worry about too, so, yeah, I've been taking it a bit slower when it comes to pumping out AbyssFiles stuff, because as stated in prior videos, AbyssFiles at the start was really half-baked, and I'm kind of still writing the story as I go, so I ain't like Stephen King here, man. And with a lot of the shit going on in YouTube lately, I'm just trying to survive here, man. And to be honest, I'm still trying to find my sticking format. Like, if you've noticed, throughout the Behind the Horror series, the quality has gone up every time. But I know that the more I'm changing what I'm doing, the less likely I'm going to be noticed on the algorithm, so I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot here, man. Sorry if I got a bit off topic there, I don't have anywhere else to put this in the video. Also, I'm at the 7-minute mark. I'm trying to get to 9 here. So yeah, you know what? This is just getting awkward. Alright, final notes. I admit, I've grown a bit while making AbyssFiles, and I admit, I've grown to understand how people struggle to make analog horrors that are successful. I admit, nowadays, I'm learning a bit more about analog horrors, and what I've noticed that most analog horrors that are successful are something that play on a single aspect that, when done right, can be terrifying. For Vita Carnis, it was meat-like plants, Mandela Catalog, biblical horror. Hell, even the Man in the Suit analog horror had something unique about it. I admit, huge Godzilla fan. Final Wars is my favorite film. I will die on this hill. So, yeah, I honestly don't know what my final notes for this one is, and all I can really say is, if you really like what I make, just let me know what you enjoy about it. I generally want to know what people like about what I make. I'm also just trying to find my footing here. But yeah, I'm doubling down on what I said earlier. If you want to make videos about Blackhound AbyssFiles, or heck, just drop a comment, tell me what you like about Blackhound AbyssFiles, and I might even take that to heart. So, surprise, punk! Nice try, you overgrown pigeons.
But I brought the buckshot this time.